Do you know why the women in the emperor's harem were so desperate to climb the ranks? Just being promoted from a noble lady, we call it guinean in Chinese, to a concubine we call pin in Chinese, was enough to make one ecstatic. It was like a sparrow turning into a phoenix. With this promotion, you would gain 3 major privileges, something all low-ranking women in the harem dreamed of. For the emperor, the empress was the mistress of the harem and his principal wife, while imperial noble consorts, and consorts were equivalent to commoners' concubines. Noble ladies, grin, attendants, chongzi, and promisees, dang, held the lowest ranks, akin to maidservants, with very poor benefits and treatment. To put it simply, the difference between a concubine, pin, and a noble lady, grin, was like the difference between a permanent employee and a temporary worker. Concubines were permanent employees, while noble ladies, attendants, and promisees were temporary workers. If a noble lady was promoted to concubine, it was like going from a maid to a mistress, or a sparrow becoming a phoenix, something they longed for. Moreover, upon being promoted to concubine, you would gain 3 major privileges. Privilege 1. The right to raise your own children, or adopt the children of lower-ranking concubines. Privilege 2. Becoming the mistress of a palace, while the empress resided in the central palace. Other concubines lived in the eastern and western palaces. Once you became a concubine, you would truly become the mistress of a palace. Not only would your living quarters be spacious and bright, but you would also officially become one of the emperor's women, enjoying a much better quality of life, compared to noble ladies, attendants, and promisees. Privilege 3. After the emperor's death, you would be eligible to live in retirement residences like the Palace of Compassion and Tranquility alongside the Empress Dowager consorts, and other senior concubines. At the very least, your later years would be secure. The step from noble lady to concubine, though seemingly small, was the dream of countless women in the harem. This is why women in the past longed to enter the palace and become concubines to live a life of privilege and luxury. Thanks for your follow and likes.